The Next Cycle, Season 20, Episode 21.
Hello there. I am the funeral host. I am assuming you're a George, as you're the first one here today. Your father Lewis has you down as first of kin. Do I look like a bloke? My name is certainly not George, it's Vanessa. George is my nephew. Which means Lewis is my brother. Oh, sorry. We all make mistakes. You know what people are like now. The younger generation mainly don't know if they are a boy, girl or a toaster nowadays. It's not a bad thing. I quite like a bit of jam on my toast. It's just you always have to ask now before someone is insulted and thinks you accusing them of being a girl or a boy when actually they are a paintbrush. Anyway, people seem to be arriving. So let's crack on with this service. Hello everyone. I would just like to make it clear and emphasize that I am the funeral host. Today we are here to celebrate the life of Lewis. A father, a brother, a granddad, an uncle and a hippie kinda monk. We firstly have a speech from his eldest son George. And then we will wrap this all up. George isn't here, I'm afraid. I don't know where he's got to. Well, is there anybody else who can improvise a speech on the spot? No, I can't. I can't stop blubbing. Don't look at me. I'm only his granddaughter. And I barely know the man. I'm just here to say my farewells.
Don't even think about it. I barely know him either.
Vanessa? Can you do it? Oh, all right then. I guess someone has to be the role model out of this lazy bunch. That's it. Go on, Auntie Vanessa. Whoop whoop. You can stop with that ridiculous noise right now, Missy. Can I just make this speech for crying out loud? Thank you. Thank you all for coming, well, those that bothered to show up. I'm very disappointed in Fate and George for not showing up. My brother Lewis was one of a kind. Was changing his beliefs and his spirituality every 2 seconds. And he had his McDonald's hairline. Which is why he went bald. He will be truly missed. And I know we all love him very much. Thank you, Nessie, for that very arousing speech. I've never heard anything like that before. Please all join me and help Lewis's transition to the spirit world by saying amen. 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 Okay, cool. Service done. Fuck off, folks. It's time for my lunch break. Where the hell have you been?
Auntie Vanessa. Listen.
Absolutely not. Today was the day of your father's funeral. And you didn't bother showing up, your selfish little twit. George? I'm sorry. Come and sit with and explain.
I'm sorry, Auntie Vanessa. I'm so sorry. I'm going to regret this for the rest of my life.
Never make regrets, George. Something is obviously going on with you in order for you to avoid your dad's funeral. Talk to me.
I'm so depressed and down about everything. My boyfriend Sebastian broke up with me to go and find his mother in India.
That was years ago, George.
And then there was my mum, who was dying over time. She only told Casey and not me. All because they think I'm of his. And now Dad has died. I feel like I have no one to rely on. Sebastian leaving broke my heart 1,000 times over. Mum betrayed me and I barely saw Dad.
Oh, babe. Of course you have people to rely on. There is me for a start. You know I relate a lot to you, George.
You do?
Well, you're gay for a start. You obviously got my gene there. Secondly, I know what it's like. People not understanding you. I had my dad who didn't like that I was lesbian at first. Then I made relationships with my grandma Michi, who died. And no one took any notice. Things were way different then. Nowadays people blub for, well, living really. People were made more of stone back then.
That's a bit different. You're not the black sheep of the family.
Of course you aren't, hun. Things will get easier. I promise.